know that average millionaire invest over 20% of their income? 20% of their incomes. It's not a magic. It's a strategy. And you can do it too. Investing isn't just for the wealthy. It's how you build wealth. And today I am going to simplify it to every one of you, how you can take this journey and invest as well. Because anyone can do it. Stick around because we will break down the basics of investing, share key tips, and highlight stories of real individuals who achieve financial breakthrough, financial success through smart investment. I have 1 segment, 2 segment, 3 segment, 4 segment. Segment 1, what is investing? Have you ever thought about what is investing? Investing simply means putting your money into asset with the goal of growing it over time. Such assets can be classified as stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds. While saving keeps your money safe, investing helps it grow and outpace inflation. Inflation is real. Look at today. Primarily in the US, look at what our inflation is. Inflation is more than 7%, which means even the increase from your income, from your salary incomes, inflation percent is more than the increase from your salary for every year. Some company gives only 5%, some company give 2%. Do you understand what inflation is now? Inflation makes your savings bankrupt. Your savings worth nothing when it comes to inflation. For example, if you have $100 saved today, you could lose that value due to inflation. But if you invest $100 in an investment that is successful, it could multiply. It could multiply. The savings versus investment, there's 2 big difference. Because savings, you have the likelihood of depreciation, and investment, you have the likelihood of appreciation, especially when you invest in a compound growth versus saving in a low interest account or no interest at all. What are the types? What are the types of investment? What are the types of investment? I've talked about it before, but I'm going to say it again. Stocks. What is stocks? It's simply ownership in company that grows with its success, which means you put your money into this company stock. As they grow, you continue to grow, or your money continue to grow as they are successful. If they are not successful, your money do not grow as well, and your money depreciate. However, there could be a likelihood based on research and strategy that the company is going to grow. Stocks. Bonds. Essentially loans you give to corporation or government with steady returns. Mutual funds or ETFs, a diversified collection of stocks or bonds. Real estate, one of the best amongst investment. Property investment that generate rental income or appreciate values. And there are 2 types of real estate. There's more, but the basic one is a physical property that you can invest in and gain returns or appreciation. While there's a stock real estate that you can also invest in and you can also get appreciation or returns. And there is the new guy in town. It's like the new sheriff in town. Cryptocurrency. It has high risk, high reward, and is a digital investment. Not all investments are created equal. You must know that. Some are riskier than others. So always do your homework. All right? But it depends on your risk tolerance. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to save for the long time? What is your risk tolerance? You have to search that. You have to make sure you think about your risk tolerance. Some people are very aggressive. They take risk every time when it comes to their money, but they also yield high returns. Some people are very conservative. They don't want to take risk. Some people go for the long term, but it depends on your risk tolerance. I will leave that for you to decide. But do your research and you'll be able to decide. Number 3, steps to start investing. First of all, set a financial goals. Ask yourself, what are you investing for? Is it retirement, a dream home, or a financial security? Ask yourself those questions. By the time you define those questions and you know exactly what you are saving for or what your financial goal is, then you take a step. Number 2, when it comes to steps to start investing, is learn the basics. You have to learn the basics, okay? You have to read books. You have to keep coming to this channel, and we're going to keep educating you and giving you knowledge or give you some tips and tricks that you could use to invest. We'll stay here and we'll keep encouraging you for you to get into investment. There are books that you can read. One of the recommended book that I will recommend to anyone is The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. That is a very good book that anybody should read to understand the basics. Then start small. Even if it's $50 a month, invest in index fund can grow significantly over time. Start small. For example, there are people that start with $100. Okay? Then leverage compounding. Reinvest your earnings to let your money work for you. You have to keep reinvesting your money and let it compound, and you'll be able to work for you. Now, you also have to be consistent. Stick to your investment plan, regardless of the market fluctuation. Market is always going to go ups and down. It's going to fluctuate. My number four is real successful stories. What are some of the real successful stories? I will tell you, there is a guy named Chris Rainey. He's an IT professional who retired at the age of 35 years old. He leveraged investing heavily in index fund, and he retired at the age of 37 years old. 37 years old, he retired. There's a successful man that a lot of people know, Warren Buffett. Excuse me. The Oracle of Omaha. That's what is known. At 11 years old, he started investing. With discipline, long-term approach turned him into a billionaire today. As a beginner, you must understand that you have to start now. For example, I started with just $100. $100 every week. And sometimes I forget to eat just because I'm thinking about my $100. Making sure that $100 go into a particular investment and it continues to compound. And I continue to put in that $100 into it. So I was consistent about it with limited funds. But I achieved the growth through consistent investing and learning. All right? So in my conclusion, investing is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it requires patience, discipline, and knowledge. Remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The next best time is today, is now. So what is stopping you from investing? Let me know in the comment what your investment goals are. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial tips. Thank you.